Yeah, well, both families of both Amelia Carollo and Rick Gross were in attendance today to the motions hearing, and this comes after Gross's arrest of counts of aggravated reckless driving, vehicular manslaughter, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Craig Zanzetti, Gross's private lawyer, asked the judge to reduce the bond amount, which was first set at $500,000. Zanetti also asked that Gross.
Police said the school was a safe distance from the home and nobody at the school was in danger. So actually, in just about the last 10 minutes, we heard from the Coeur d'Alene Police. They say that the Spokane County Explosive Disposal Unit confirmed that they did not find any explosive devices. There are also no criminal charges related for the incident. And again, the roads are clear now here on 14th Street. Live in Coeur d'Alene, Nathan Hun, KREM 2 News.
All right, Nathan, thank you very much. Taking a break from the headlines to talk weather now. Spokane was met with some dense fog and icy roads this week.
Christmas time is here, and with the blessings from above, God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Oh, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Bad. Does it ever get in the way? Embrace the chance of 100%.
Malah nyender aja ya.
Oke, ini terlalu kejam.
Ini mau dihitung nggak?
Ini langsung gitu ya?
Iya.
Oh ya?
Langsung 200 km.
Oh, hitung apa enggak?
Hitung aja ya.
Hitung aja deh biar nggak kaget.
Ya harusnya kaget sih. Kan tahu. Malah nyender aja.
Ada silau.
Oke ya, 10 detik.
Ya, kok lama banget. Bukan 3, 1, 3. Ini nggak boleh merem loh, Jas. Kalau merem
Iya, jangan merem.
Oh,
Saya hitung nih.
ya.
5, 4.
Her family's grateful for the help they've received from the community so far. Right now, they're staying with relatives while they work to rebound from the storm. In Snohomish, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News. Ferry riders, I'm told typically after the holiday, that ridership dips down until summer travel season really kicks in. That's part of the reason why this scheduled may.
You'd like to.
So Bram says Alpental will be open tomorrow. It might be delayed just because of the avalanche control work, and not all the gates, especially the gates to the back bowls, will be open, but Alpental itself will be open tomorrow. Now, as far as gear, you know, Ron said that you really need to equip yourself very well before you head out in the backcountry. And one thing, whether you are going into avalanche terrain or just hiking in general, he says one thing that you really should get is one of these. It's a personal locator beacon, and on it, it's an SOS button. That allows you to talk directly with rescuers, and then they can see your exact coordinates. So wherever you are, if you get hurt on a trail, you get lost in the winter, press this button on this device and you will be hooked up with rescuers. So again, another layer of safety before you head out into the wilderness where the conditions right now are just not great, guys.
Vanessa Mishania up at Snoqualmie Pass for us tonight. Hopefully it won't get too much worse up there for you. Also, a heads up for drivers, a portion of Stevens Pass is closed tonight because of an avalanche there. The pass is closed 6 miles west of the summit.
I'm gonna zoom in. I love that sash. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, let's see if there's priority seating. I don't think so. At least I don't see it labeled. The emergency phone and hammer and flashlight, that's useful.
90s. Why did we cut those corners?
Again, today's jury selection is for a trial, the first of any of these cases to go to trial, involving a 2-year-old boy who may have been allegedly infected with Aspergillus mold while undergoing a procedure here at Seattle Children's. So you'll want to stay with King 5 today and going forward. We're going to keep you up to date for every step of this trial. Live in Seattle, Farah Jabber, King 5.
Mang lại sự yên tâm cho quý phụ huynh, Vietnam Airlines còn cung cấp dịch vụ chăm sóc dành riêng cho trẻ nhỏ đi một mình trên các chuyến bay do Vietnam Airlines khai thác. Theo quy định của Vietnam Airlines, trẻ em từ 2 đến dưới 12 tuổi phải đi cùng người lớn. Đối với trường hợp trẻ em không có người lớn đi cùng, các quý phụ huynh vui lòng đặt trước dịch vụ trẻ em.
Okay.
And right.
Right.
And left.
Left.
And raise and up. Jet. Droite. And throw to the left.
Throw to the left.
And we are proud sister. Tourbillon.
Tourbillon.
And up. Oh, bravo. Encore une fois plus vite.
Okay.
Et à droite.
À droite.
Et à gauche.
À gauche.
Tourbillon et en l'air.
Great job, everybody.
And right. And left. Raise and up. Et jette à droite.
Yes.
And throw to the left. And we are.
Met, guaranteed.
And I am told the current funding runs out on June 30th, so the staff is hopeful the state supports to continue their mission of serving both vulnerable families and infants. In Spokane, Regan Gallo, Crime 2 News.
Big changes are taking off for Alaska Airlines as the carrier announced plans for its first ever nonstop flights to Asia. Alaska will launch routes from SeaTac Airport to Tokyo in May and to Seoul in October. The airline says the international expansion is part of a bold plan to grow its profits by $1 billion through 2027. By year 2030, Alaska plans to serve at least a dozen international destinations from Seattle using wide-body planes acquired during their recent merger with Hawaiian Airlines back in September.
Speaking of travel, Alaska Airlines is launching its first ever nonstop flights to Asia. Flights from SeaTac to Tokyo will start in May and flights to Seoul in October. The airline says it is part of a plan to grow its profits by $1 billion through 2027. By 2030, Alaska plans to serve at least a dozen international destinations. From Seattle, those flights will use wide-body planes acquired during Alaska's recent merger with Hawaiian Airlines in September.
Status was established when this was white, so it has to go back to astronaut white, and I am going to be the first person in the city, in the state, to lay down